Hello Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for February. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Oracle of Fairies for you, so stick around for that. But let's get into it. What is going on with Libra in February, please? And thank you. So this is you. This is what crosses you or your challenge for February. Your conscious energy, unconscious energy, your past, your future, attitude towards the situation, energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So quick overview before we get into the clarifications. For your energy for February, you get the Temperance card. In this deck, it is called the Forge. So feeling you need to balance things out, to find peace, to find tranquility within yourself. For what's crossing you or your challenge, you get the Four of Wands. So some sort of commitment that you are making or have made. This can also represent some sort of celebration or some sort of outing that you are planning on attending. For your conscious energy, you get the Seven of Cups. So evaluating all of your options, there does seem to be a lot of options available to you. Possibly daydreaming a little bit about other options, even though you have committed yourself to something else or somebody else. For your unconscious energy, you get the Page of Pentacles. So feeling a need or feeling like you are learning something new throughout this process, whatever it is that you are experiencing. Feel like you are trying to think a little more practically about the situation. For your past, you get the Nine of Cups, so a whole lot of emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true. Seems like that was great energy in your past. For the future energy, you do get the Five of Cups. So some sort of loss, some sort of grief that you are experiencing in the future, but we'll clarify. For your attitude towards a situation, you get the Four of Cups. So some sort of dissatisfaction, boredom, just not feeling satisfied with possibly whatever you have committed yourself to, not finding excitement and joy from that. For the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, you do get the Nine of Pentacles. So a whole lot of financial stability, abundance, security, and also kind of splurging a little bit on yourself, or people could be splurging on you. But there's just kind of this air and this energy of abundance, of wealth, of prosperity. For the hopes and fears, you get the Ace of Swords. So getting some insight, some clarity on your situation. I feel like you're fearful of that because of the truth that you may have to realize, but also hopeful for it because you do want that clarity in order to be able to move forward. For the possible outcome of the situation, you do get the Six of Wands. So success, recognition, victory. So that's great energy. But let's start with the clarifications. We'll do the Temperance card for your energy. Why is the Temperance card? Oh boy. There we go. Why is the Temperance card here for Libra's energy in February, please? For the Temperance card, you get the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of stress that you have on yourself at the moment. Maybe you are juggling a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things at work and your home life, but you're trying to keep the bigger picture of the situation of like, okay, well, after all of this, I'll accomplish this major goal that I've wanted to achieve for a long time. But having to keep that in mind is possibly kind of difficult for you at the moment, so that's maybe why you may possibly be daydreaming about other situations that you could be in or other paths that you could take. Let's clarify the Four of Wands for what's crossing you, or your challenge for February. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. For the Four of Wands, you get the Star card, the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like you're really reflecting on whatever it is that you're devoting your time and energy into. You're reflecting on whether or not that really resonates with what you truly want, with what your hopes and dreams are. Because maybe it is taking a little longer than you expected to come to fruition, for this goal to be finally accomplished or this dream to be realized. I don't know if it is a dream, because it feels like maybe you're thinking that maybe this was your dream at one point, but now you're thinking that you want something else, that you have a new hope and dream, which is interesting. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups for your conscious energy. Okay. For the Seven of Cups, you get the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups. Whole lot of cups there. Okay. I don't know if I feel like there's an option to emotionally disconnect from this kind of life that you've built with somebody and start a new life by yourself, or just like daydreaming about the other options. Maybe you're kind of stuck in this domesticated role a little bit, and you're wanting to detach from that energy and be a little bit more independent and true to yourself. I don't know, true to yourself, or a little bit more, having of your own life, which is interesting. I feel like that you do want a family, like domestic harmony with somebody, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like you're finding it difficult to relinquish having the choice to pursue other options, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles for your unconscious energy. Okay. For the Page of Pentacles, you get the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Empress card. Okay. So I feel like unconsciously you the more practical approach is to stick to this thing that you have already started dedicating yourself to continue nurturing it, to continue providing your love and empathy for it or this person. Because I feel like it was something that you were very excited about and passionate about at one point. I don't know if you just become bored with it or what's going on, but unconsciously that it is something that you should stick with and see through. But for some reason your conscious energy is second guessing it. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups for your past energy. For the Nine of Cups, you get the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands. So I don't know, I feel like this might be the same situation that you are currently in. That your intuition, your gut guided you towards this person or the situation that really filled you with a lot of emotional fulfillment, kind of gave you a feeling of control, of structure, of stability, and also passion at the same time. Emperor could represent Aries that you are associated with or dealing with or were dealing with. I feel like that's why you're kind of struggling with it, because your intuition kind of guided you towards this situation or this person, and now you're second guessing it for some reason, but unconsciously you know that you should stick with it because your unconscious guided you towards it for a reason in the first place, but maybe your unconscious is telling you that you still need to learn some things from the situation or from this person before detaching. But let's clarify the 5 of Cups for your future energy. For the 5 of Cups, you get the Hanged Man, the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. Okay. So again, I don't know if this is... I feel like you're feeling a grief and a loss before you've even lost something in the future here. I feel like it's just you contemplating leaving something or walking away from something. That does seem so good on the surface, but there's this itch within you that feels the need to grow and expand. But I feel like you're also trying to view it from a different perspective and see how you can grow and expand while still within this situation, and figure out why it is that you are feeling this way in the future energy here. Even though at one point it was so emotionally fulfilling for you and you felt so called towards it. Let's clarify the 4 of Cups for your attitude towards the situation. Second turnover. Oh, we'll take it. All right. Okay. For the 4 of Cups, you get the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. Okay. I don't know why I feel like you almost think it's too stable. Like you need more instability for some reason. Or I don't know if this person is too calm for you, and they're bringing the calm energy and you're bringing a little bit more of chaotic energy. Not chaotic, but more passionate, more assertive. And you need somebody, or you need a situation where it pushes you a little bit more. Which is interesting. Or at least mentally pushes you a little bit more and makes you question things, and maybe they agree with you too much. I feel like there's some lack of balance that's kind of irritating you. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles for the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. Okay. For the 9 of Pentacles, you get the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Okay. So 2 of Pentacles I usually get as a feeling of being overworked, of having too many responsibilities, too many things on the to-do list to do. But this I'm getting more of a feeling of choosing one thing over another, of choosing adventure, freedom, excitement over some sort of love situation. And something that does kind of bring stability into your life, a sense of groundedness almost. This could be an earth sign as well, for some reason I'm getting that. It's interesting. I don't know if you are so financially stable to where you can feel this freedom to kind of venture forth out on your own finally, and kind of explore possibly other options that you weren't able to before you got into this situation, and that's why you're kind of running the situation over in your head over and over again. It's interesting. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords for your hopes and fears here, Libra. Ace of Swords here for Libra's hopes and fears. Okay. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Death card, the Nine of Swords, the Fool. Okay. So you're hoping to realize what transformation you need to make or what ending needs to happen. Fearful of it at the same time. Because I feel like you want this new beginning, you want this freedom, you kind of want this lack of responsibility or this lack of commitment towards something or somebody. At the same time, fearful that you may have to walk away from it, but also excited by it and hopeful for it at the same time. And also realizing that there's a transformation that needs to happen within you, some sort of growth or rebirth that you need to do as well in order to start that journey. So that's kind of why you're a little afraid of it at the same time as well. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. For the possible outcome. Not Six of Swords, the Six of Wands. Okay. For the Six of Wands, you get the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, you get the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. I don't know if you're like tricking yourself of staying into this situation because it does seem so successful and on the surface it seems like such a good collaboration of energy, at least to everybody else. And so when people see you or see the situation that you're in, I don't want to say this is just like a relationship situation, and they're like admiring it and saying, oh my gosh, that's amazing, good for you. And then that makes you second guess maybe possibly your decision to walk away from it, because other people think it's so good, and then you're like, well, why don't I think it's also good? This is pretty good. I should just stay in this situation because it is pretty great. But it's kind of just making you feel more trapped and stuck in your own head, which is interesting. Alrighty, let's get a card from the Oracle of Fairies for you. What do the fairies want Libra to know for February, please? And thank you. Flourish. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. I'm going to read a little bit from here for you. From the dirty mud, beautiful flowers emerge. We can liken mud to the trials of life, to the things that have hurt us, but also ultimately shaped us and helped us to grow into the people we are today. From pain comes growth, and this growth can inspire others who are going through similar discomfort. The Lotus Flower Fairy comes to say that you have a wealth of experience that can be used to help others. When we learn from the past and from painful experiences, we can truly and fully flourish into beautiful beings who shine from the inside. This card also tells you that a lotus flower and a rose can't be compared, for every flower is unique and beautiful, and the same goes for us humans. We each have special talents and skills, and no one can be as good at being you as you are. The fairies know this only too well. So celebrate the wonderful person you've become and continue to flourish, precious one. That's beautiful. Well, that is all I have for you for the month of February, Libra. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.